I am a genius. Look at this. Look at this. Look. I'm a genius. Look at my big head. Big, filled with knowledge. Anyways. Okay, so I have taken the real-life equivalent of a smart stout, also known as a caffeine pill, because we have no soda, no caffeine, no Crystal Light, no tea, no coffee at home. We only have caffeine pills. And don't worry, I'm not taking them every day. That's a very bad thing to do as a pharmaceutical thing. I only take them when I absolutely need them. And I needed to think about everything. Anyways, I am a genius. And let me show you why. I have taken data. I have looked at YouTubers' perspectives on how they got popular over time, and they have all basically said just keep uploading videos until you win the lottery. And that made me think about how the algorithm actually works, because algorithms, they're not chance-based, really. Some of them are, but in reality, the illusion of chance is just projected by algorithms because they're taking many variables and subconsciously converting them. Our brain, our subconscious, is an algorithm, and we think it's all chance-based, but it's not. I guess in a way it is chance-based, but chance doesn't really exist. What we call chance is a thousand millions of tiny variables that all add up to a random number. And this is a good thing. This is a good thing because it means that if we are sufficiently smart enough, then we can manipulate this chance into whatever we want. But. So, this prospect of uploading videos until the algorithm notices you, which is basically playing the lottery, or as they say it, just keep playing the lottery until you win. It makes sense, but it made me think, at what point does the algorithm actually choose when to notice you? And I looked at it from one specific angle. How many videos do you need to post exactly to get to that area? And from what I've seen, it takes about 150 videos, because it usually takes about 3 or 2 years to do this, to do that amount, and that's how all these people are saying it. So I looked at my video totals, and it's at 74 videos, and I need 150 total. Now, Greg, you might be thinking, why are you saying that you have 74 videos? You'd only have like 65 of them. I counted them. YouTube collects live stream VODs as well. It counts those as videos as well, which is good. It's good for me because live streams are much easier to create than videos. Now, you'll find that there are 52 weeks in a year. And in that case, I do 1 stream per week, and 2.5 videos. No, that's not right. 1.5 videos per week. So if I take, this is usually because I either make 2 videos in a week or 1 video in a week, generally. It adds up to that. So if this is a video content total of 2.5. This is my current rate. And taking this 76 remaining video count that I need to hit, dividing that by 2.5, means about 31 weeks. And that will put me, if I continue at this rate, I will reach the algorithm threshold arrival estimate of August 19th. But let's say I speed up. Maybe I go into 2 streams per week. That would be a video content total of 3.5. This would mean that my algorithm threshold arrival estimate is June 17th. June 17th. That's a whole month before. It adds up. It's great. It makes sense. And I just gotta keep this little brain flowing until I hit the right spot. And if I go absolutely bonkers and do 3 streams a week, then I will reach a video content total of 4.5 per week. And 76 videos divided by 45, 4.5 equals 17 weeks, or algorithm threshold arrival estimate of May 13th. So it would just take me about 4 months. Maybe 5. 4, because it's pretty much near the end of January right now. We're beginning in the end of January, so it is currently January 16th. Okay, mid-January. My bad. But it would take me about 4 months to get to this place, and that's good enough for me. But what if I go into shorts? What if I upload shorts as a video? That could also add on to it as well. The shorts, they may take a while to upload, but it doesn't exactly count it does count it as a video, I suppose. But I'm just saying, the production value of shorts is quantity over quality. And you're already taking the quality you have produced from the videos and converting it into quantity of short segments. And if you upload those via the algorithm, then you'll reach this 150 video goal a lot faster. So let's say that I make 3 shorts per video. I take a video, split it into shorts as well, upload those as well. And in that case, let me just grab my pen right here. So, I make live streams and I make shorts. I'll probably do 2 live streams per week. That seems like a good estimate. So we'll go with the June 17th estimate. Video content total 3.5 plus 3. VCT equals 3.5 plus 3. This makes 6.5. I'm not sure that this will work. You can see it. This is a huge amount, and that explains why shorts are so overpowered, why so many people are using them. It brings your video content total up by a large amount. And if you do this, then you're basically golden, and you will be amazing. So taking this 76 remaining, dividing it by 6.5 equals, let's take this calculator here. Okay. 76 divided by 6.5 equals 11.69. Nice. God's number, I suppose. That's what people on the internet call it. Don't judge me. So 11.69 rounded up to whole numbers, that is 12 weeks, which means 3 months. It just will take me 3 months if I make 3 shorts out of 1 video. Probably not one of the lower quality ones. Most likely the higher quality ones that Whitestar makes, and I pay Whitestar for. Then that will be... Hold on, I need to change this to an estimate sign rather than an equal sign, because it's not an equals, it's an estimate. It's rounded up. So, taking my calendar now... taking my calendar, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. April 10th. April 10th of, that's exactly 12 weeks from now, is April 10th. And if I add on to the algorithm threshold arrival estimate of -2 days, that is April 8th, which is, of course, a Saturday, as my calculations predicted. There we go. If I do this planned, 2 live streams. Let me just write this down. 2 live streams per week. 1.5 videos. And 3 shorts. Then that's the plan. That's the plan. Also, this is my 3rd time recording this video. I kept getting interrupted. First time, the audio didn't record, and then I just had to re-record it. The second time, somebody called me, and I had to re-record it again. So this is my 3rd time, and I'm making sure that everything is working, and then I gotta create the thumbnail, which I probably should have done beforehand, but I just had to get this stuff out as fast as possible before the caffeine high deleted itself. Because my ADHD runs through a caffeine high pretty fast, and then it just makes me a normal person. That's how I view it. But yeah, if with it, I'm basically thinking about my ADHD. It just makes me believe. I've heard that people say that God has given me ADHD because I am too powerful without some sort of mental disorder. And I just have to say that it's just a challenge mode, and it's not a hard challenge mode at that. If you can find a way to treat it, whether self-medicated or through actual diagnosis and medication, then it becomes a whole lot easier, and then you just gotta stuff. I recommend, if you're going into ADHD treatment, though, then you at least try and figure out your brain first and do a whole bunch of research into how to manage it without medication first before you actually start medication. It's a terrible way, so it's basically a crutch. The medication is a crutch. You shouldn't use it as a crutch. It should be something that you only really use if you need to absolutely focus. If you cannot succeed without it, or if you just as an after thing after you've mastered your mind. So one of the ways that I manage my ADHD that I learned is the 4 C's of ADHD motivation that I learned from ADHD Jesse, which is tremendously helpful. Basically, neurotypical people, normal people, who don't have any mental disorders such as ADHD, they will look at ways of managing their brains with a specific way. One of them is eating the frog. It comes from a Mark Twain quote of, if you have to eat a frog, and the first thing it should be the first thing you do in the morning so that everything else is easy. Which is a perfectly normal way. My dad is neurotypical, and he does this all the time. He's constantly telling me, do the hardest part first, do the hardest part first, do the hardest part first, but that doesn't work for me. It doesn't. And so I looked, what is going on? And so I looked into my mind and how to manage it, and I learned the 4 C's of ADHD motivation from ADHD Jesse. And they are captivate, create, compete, and complete. These are the 4 ways that ADHD motivates you. How your brain works. We are focused towards new things generally. So if we captivate our minds, then we will basically see, oh, this is a new thing. Let's learn about it. And this works the other way too. If you're bored of something, then you go to a new place, and then after a while, if you come back to the new thing, it will be new again. But also, if you're good at forming habits and stuff, it's the best of both worlds, because you got all the predetermined habits from before, and also the the feeling of newness that you have. So you can focus on stuff. Hi, Mom. Thanks. Um, and one of the other things that helps with ADHD motivation is the create thing. The create is... Hold on, I'm thirsty. Okay, so create. ADHD people are very creative. Again, our brain is constantly seeking new things to latch onto. We're very attention deficit. That's the actual term. It's attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. I think I am the deficit type. There are two types. There's attention deficit and hyperactive. I'm deficit. I can basically... I guess this isn't important to the conversation. But people who are ADHD are very creative because, again, we can take these habits that are formed in our brain and we can translate them into new patterns, and we like doing that. And so, as a general thought, we'll think just naturally, what happens if we do this? What happens if this does that? What happens if this variable in the situation changes? And so we will create new things just constantly from that. We are very creative with our ideas. Basically, that's what I'm saying. We are also very competitive in this subject. Translating what I said before, it also makes us competitive because we're willing to try out these things. We're willing to see if we are actually better than something. We like to compete against ourselves. We like to change ourselves. We like to make ourselves into new people and grow. And as such, one of the things that we also gain pleasure from, we gain motivation from, is completing tasks that we like completing these new things as well. So we got captivate, create, complete, compete. And that is how you motivate an ADHD person. You tap into this interest that we have in everything. And we basically get everything sorted, pretty much. Not sorted, but we have a dexterity of the mind. And we can tap into that by enriching our curiosity and our alertness and that sort of thing. And it works. It works tremendously. And so I've been using that. And that's how I came up with this brilliant way of thinking about how I'm going to get my YouTube channel to 150 videos and start getting popular. Now, I will continue making these calculations because predictions are just the way you think that the future is going to go based on how the present is already going. So the only way that you can really see the future is by looking at the past. So, we shall just wait and see how this turns out. I will redo these calculations when the time comes, and we will see how this goes. And now, I gotta put this video up, put a thumbnail in, tell everybody in the title of the video that I am a genius, also known as calculations. Or I'll switch those around, but great! I gotta pack now, I gotta do stuff. I shall see you all later. Later. I shall see you all very much later, my friends. Gurg the Goblin, away!